Chris Curry, and this is my fast forward thesis talk. Virtual reality can be described as a computer-simulated interactive environment. While you may initially believe that these devices are for entertainment purposes, this is not the case, as practical applications of these devices have been demonstrated in health, education, and industry, to name a few domains. Nevertheless, a factor that might reduce the widespread adoption of these devices is cybersickness. Cybersickness can be described as motion sickness-like symptoms that occur during or after the exposure to a virtual environment. An individual that becomes cybersick might experience disorientation, nausea, or eye strain. There are individual factors that might increase the chance of becoming cybersick. One such factor is biological sex, with females having a higher susceptibility than males. If these devices are used in the workplace, then this can result in social repercussions. Thus, it is imperative that mitigation strategies are explored to prevent this from occurring. To understand effective mitigation strategies, we need to have a robust understanding of factors that might increase the likelihood of becoming cybersick in addition to biological sex. One objective predictor is body sway, which can be described as subtle oscillatory movements a person makes. In addition to body sway, there are some physiological measures that could also be objective predictors. For instance, heart rate and respiration rate have shown that they can identify individuals that have become cybersick. These precursors, as well as body sway, will be collected during my dissertation research. By collecting data on such measures, we can then begin to explore effective ways to implement mitigation strategies that would permit the user to continue using the device. One such approach is adjusting the visual content. A method to do so is adjusting the optic flow. Optic flow, which can be described as perceived visual motion of an object as the user navigates through the environment. Optic flow can be manipulated in several ways. In a case, I will be manipulating texture density. That is to say, the environment that is rich in details will have a greater level of texture density, thereby leading to a stronger sensation of movement. Such an approach was investigated by Davis et al. In 2015. However, in their study, they utilized two different commercial video games, thereby introducing a confounding variable of latency. To address this limitation, I designed two virtual environments, a high optic flow condition and a low optic flow condition. Minus the optic flow conditions, these two levels are the same in the processing time as well as gaming characteristics. If this approach is effective, then this might be one way to alter the virtual environment automatically using prediction models developed using information on cybersickness precursors. Thank you.